So as you can imagine, my apartment aesthetic was totally crazy. Living on Hollywood Boulevard virtually, no friends, scoping out every store, not even memorabilia. Like I said, posters, pictures, like nowhere to be found. And now posters were a particular craze of mine when it came to this completely insane aesthetic in my apartment. Yes, I would get the pictures that I wanted, celebrity pictures, ones you wouldn't find anywhere, whatever. But there was a place on Wilcox, Universal, whatever the hell. And it literally they had the pictures, like the rifle folders that you'd have to ask for, but their poster collection, these, like you buy rugs, and they were all pristine, unbelievable posters from movies that you would never imagine they would have. So, like Russ Meyer, a particular fave of poster in my apartment, craziness. Look, I had a bottom half of a mannequin with fishnets and high heel shoes coming out of my ceiling of my living room. So, what do you expect? Drama. But this, of course, extended itself into pictures and posters. Yes, I did put like maybe a couple celebrity pictures up, not autographed, but that wasn't my thing. Well, if I had an Edie Gourmet picture on my wall and I was going to go see her, maybe I may snatch it off the wall. But this was intense. And this, insane like proclivity for wild posters and rare pictures and all this stuff that you could only get on Hollywood Boulevard. Remember, pre-internet was, I don't know, it kind of like it was reflective of my personality, or I wanted to like express my personality through this crazy aesthetic of hard to find movie memorabilia. Not that I had friends. I had no friends. My friends were these stores on Hollywood Boulevard. Intense, bizarre, and a very, very private, with my little movie mythology going on in my apartment, in my head, rifling through bins, scanning posters. And, the posters were not cheap. And the pictures were dependent. The black and whites were cheap. Then the nice color celebrity, like, never before seen publicity ones were a little bit more expensive. But these forgotten stacks and these stores, you had to wander. You could not scroll shit. You had to wander the boulevard.